Hi, this is Sana Farzeen and welcome to India Today, and I have with me two very talented actors, Erica Fernandes and Karan Kundrra, to talk about their new show, Love Adhura. So firstly, let me tell you, when I saw the trailer, that was like a shock for me. Like I was expecting some very breezy romance and then suddenly this twist comes. Tell me, what was the drawing factor for you, both of you, to take up this project?
Drawing factor is that there is a love story, but it is not the main thing.
Yeah.
There is a lot of parallel stories running at the same time, and everyone has a story to tell. So how all of these stories combine into one, and how many twists there are at every turns, and it's very gripping and fast-paced show, which will keep you wanting for more.
Yeah.
See, again, it would have been nice if it was a easy breezy love show, and that's what we've been doing in different formats, in different ways. How do you challenge yourself? How do you bring about the change that you want to see? It was a fantastic script, so much happening, and layers and layers and layers, and performance oriented, short and sweet is something that fit well.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Because there's so much of content available for audiences, they always think about why should we watch it. Because both of you have done a lot of work behind. When you take up a project, do you also think, will the audience watch this? Like, what is the thought process that goes when you're picking up projects?
Correct. Always there is that feeling, what if they don't watch it?
Yeah.
We've put in so much of hard work, so much of effort into it, and what is really the make or break factor is the teaser. How much we show them in that teaser is what will keep them interested in watching the show. And I think the teaser and the trailer were brilliantly made, edited and put together to tell them to our story in just 30 seconds.
Of course.
I think it's very important to stay true to your audience.
Yeah.
Right. Either you're a very established actor that you take that break from your path, and your fans are like, yaar ye kya ho gaya, and and that happens. Big superstars ki films bhi jab wo kuch hatke karne ki koshish karte hain. I think it's for me, for even for her, for that matter, Love Adhura it's not a deviation from what we're doing.
Yeah.
It is a love story at the end of the day, and we're known for that. But at the same time, there is something more to it, which I think is what they've also appreciated. It's not like, yaar, ye to, we want to see you in something like this and you are doing something like this. But then like, oh, we wanted to see you something like this, but this is great.
Yeah.
All right, we are ready for this. So it was that surprise kick in.
Absolutely.
As you said, first few seconds are like, oh, nice,
Yeah.
Karan and Erica coming together. And patak, there's a gun and this and that. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you also, saw the promo and you're like, "Arey, ye kuch alag hai." And as you said, there's so much content available. There is of course, there are people who will come to see the show for me and Erica. We would really want that they go back happy.
Yeah.
कि यार इन्होंने कुछ अलग किया है, कुछ करने की कोशिश की है, जो कि बहुत ज़रूरी होता है.
Yeah. And Karan, you used your social media to promote this show in a very different way by getting your car stolen.
I like how you put it.
Tell me, this is a new trend that a lot of actors are getting into. At one point, it's a great marketing trick.
I mean, it depends on the execution.
Yes,
yeah.
but of course, there would be a section who will feel that you're playing with the emotions of your fans. What do you have to say, or when a pitch like that comes to you, what do you decide?
Yoga is not playing with anyone's emotions.
मैंने cancer से अपनी death नहीं की है. I'm sorry, that was a little
that
too
was
much.
playing with emotions.
Yeah, I mean, मेरे fans की emotions क्यों hurt हो गए अगर मेरी गाड़ी चोरी होगी? And most
No,
see
not
again.
just this. I'm saying
I'll be
it's
very
the
honest.
overall marketing.
I'll be
That's
very
what I'm
honest.
saying.
A
Something
lot,
like this, we would be
like out of
fine
100 people who were commenting, 95 of them were like great promotional, this thing. You are making a show for that kind of an audience, and you have to titillate them with that kind of a. Today, as you said, there's so much content. People are thrashing. Stuff that doesn't excite them. If my promotion does not excite them, if they see कि यार इन्होंने दिमाग लगाया है, अगर promotion में इतना दिमाग लगा रहे हैं, तो फिर show भी अच्छा ही होगा ना. So it's a package.
Yeah.
Our script is a very intelligent script, and I think our audience is ready for something like that. A smart kids these days. They
Yeah.
don't fall for all of this. In fact, they appreciated it. They're like, okay, this is how you spread awareness about your show.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing this to come into limelight. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Also, I loved the chemistry that you both have, given that you guys are coming together for the first time. And I was curious, like when you meet for first time on set, like how do you build that chemistry? Like how does that happen? Do you like sit and decide, ki, yaar, we'll
Sit and decide.
we'll break the ice this way, and then we'll go ahead? How
Usually
does
that
work?
improvisation happens on set only while we are doing the
shooting.
scene. Yeah.
I mean, me and her have known each other
other,
since
yeah.
donkey years. We've been,
Wow.
yeah, with her Kasauti days, Balaji,
Yeah.
and
absolutely.
shooting in the same set all the time. I mean, same studio. So we've known each other. We've done a
Music
video
videos
together.
So yeah.
So it was not like that. And there's a certain intelligence, or not intelligence, there's a certain intellect involved, and there's been, you've read the script,
Yeah.
you've imagined yourself, you've imagined, abhi Erica aise karegi, aisa hoga. We've met for the costume trials, this and that. So we know where we are. And this show is something that has been worked hard upon. Even if she was not in the country, there were times when we have sat and we've done readings.
Yeah, we've
The
done
director's been very
reading.
involved. And Baki, to, yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Erica, tell me, of course, you earlier did The Haunting on Amazon Mini TV only, and now this. How important does it become for you to break out from that image that you, of course, had when it comes to TV? Because there's this set of audience that completely love you for those
Correct.
characters that you play. Does it become a challenge for you to break?
See, that
out
is
from
why
that?
I took that break.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to only picture me in a certain way, in a certain character. And then when I did Haunting, that is when I broke away from that.
Yeah.
That was the first, and now this is the second. So I am kind of, I don't say that I didn't like what I did. I definitely enjoyed what I did, but again, at that point of time, it didn't give me enough.
Yeah.
Like I still wanted to do more. I wanted to do something different,
Yeah.
and that is why I have chosen to take this path.
Yeah.
Itna different
But is that path really tough? Because of course, you have that popularity with you. You have that fame. Does that gets difficult when you decide to take
No,
the
it
other
doesn't,
path?
because I'm sure as much as I want to play different characters, even the audience wants to see
Yeah.
me in different characters. If they're going to always see me in that way, I mean, what's the point of, just, it is like just, मतलब वही चला के देख लो ना. Why do I have to do another show?
I mean, people cannot live in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because both of you are young actors who are also very popular on social media, tell me, because there's every day there's a new social media celebrity that's coming up.
Correct.
How does it get to kind of, do you still feel that we also need to compete with them, or do you feel you've reached that mark that where you don't need to care?
No, I don't think there's a difference between an influencer and an actor. And that can be very,
Yeah.
that's very evident and visible. See, there are times where the platform has given artists to, like, even there are influencers who have become actors and they
Yeah.
have that talent. It is good for them. But in terms of where, just because of their following, they are put in a certain series or certain something is given to them, that also is very visible.
Yeah.
So you know that there are categories here of, you can't really compare both.
Yeah. But when you, Karan, see like one reality show and a person just becomes so popular, how do you take that?
I
as an
feel that
actor?
that's temporary. Because
Yes.
we worked our way through so much.
Yeah.
That
I
is there.
think,
We built
it's,
so
see,
much.
again, you have to understand, and people in the industry understand that there is a difference between popularity and stardom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are two very different concepts.
Absolutely.
And I have done stuff that has made me a star. I have done stuff that has made me a popular reality show contestant and a
But then you also
host
ended
in
as a
this
star
and that.
in that show.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
whenever a project comes to me and they are only looking at my popularity, I never do that project.
Oh wow.
Because I see, you have to understand, I'm a business person. We all are actually. I understand what my value is as an actor. I understand what my value is as an influencer.
Yeah.
Right? I am an influencer. I am doing the same things as an influencer does. But if a product comes to me and they are looking at me as a brand, I take it up.
Yeah.
Right? That's the way I take care of my, brand image. If there is a project that comes to me and says कि पाजी आप तो इतने popular हो हमारा ऐसे ही बन जाएगी ऐसे thank you so much I'll see you very very soon. That is see again if we are on the same page then it works. So for a Love Adhura, I don't think within Amazon Mini we need to worry about our reach because Amazon Mini has tremendous reach. Why have they hired us? The director understood that this is something that involves a lot of performance coming in from both of them. Otherwise, either of us or even if you've seen the trailer, there are other actors. उनमें से कोई एक भी कहीं पे falter करता है ना, the show is written in such a way that the entire show drops.
Yeah.
So the distinction is very clear, as she said. The difference is very clear.
We'll lastly ask you about Love Adhura, but I want to ask you, do you guys have a story of an incomplete love story, like something to share or a first heartbreak?
I don't have
ये वाला आंसर यही है.
I don't have any story to share.
हाँ.
Not yet.
You don't have a heartbreak story.
You said अधूरी कहानी.
Yeah, so Adhuri Kahani is like
Heartbreak story. I mean, क्या बताओ?
अधूरी कहानी.
हाँ लेकिन अभी क्या
अभी क्या करें मतलब वो इंडिया टुडे पे अपने हार्टब्रेक के बारे में बात
हम
करें.
लोग यहाँ पे बैठे रहेंगे रात
first
तक.
heartbreak, like in school or something.
No, it was not in school.
School, college.
No, I don't think those were considered as love stories. They were just just infatuations and stuff like that. But I think I have only fallen in love once, and that was the only time I had a heartbreak.
Karan.
Google it. Why waste my time here?
I thought you would tell something which is not on Google.
और कितना बताऊं भाई? हमारे तो गलतियां भी मशहूर हैं, फिक्र तो वो करें जो छुपे हुए हैं.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.